Now we come to the special feature of our program, the appearance of our mystery celebrity, for which my friends on the panel must, as always, be blindfolded. Are the blindfolds all in place, panel?
Yes, sir.
Good. Will you come in, mystery challenger, and sign in, please? As you know, panelists of our mystery challenger, we go to a different form of questioning. You ask one question at a time, in turn, moving clockwise, and we'll begin with Dick Boone.
Well, I'm certainly correct in assuming that this is a public figure. Are you in the entertainment world?
Yep.
Miss White.
Are you primarily associated with the theater?
Nope.
1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Sir.
Are you primarily associated with the world of athletics?
Nope.
2 down and 8 to go, Miss Francis.
Are you associated with the world of television?
Yep.
Mr. Boone.
Do you have a show in which you appear regularly on television?
Yep.
Miss White.
Are you a comedian?
Nope.
That's 3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Sir.
Do you ever use guns and stagecoaches in India? No?
4 down and 6 to go, Miss Francis.
Was the a different voice from the yup or the nope?
Yep.
Are you 2 men?
Nope.
That's 5 down and 5 to go, Miss White.
Was that a yup or a nope?
That was enough.
A nope.
No.
Are you married, the two of you?
Yep.
Mr. Sir.
Yeah, married. Is the show a Mr. and Mrs. show? Is it known as a Mr. and Mrs. show?
No.
Now, there, we give you a no, 6 down and 4 to go, but this is to say that it is not directly titled Mr. and Mrs. Murgatroyd.
If it were the Neltons, that couldn't be...
So that would be Miss Francis next.
I missed one tonight. Did you rule out comedy? You did.
Yes, the comedy was ruled out.
Would you consider that what you do is of a more serious vein?
No.
Well, I think just to save a lot of confusion, with your permission, we'll leave that answer as a qualified no.
Oh, thanks a
Maybe
whole
even
bunch.
a yes. Mr. Boone.
Yeah. Is your show on the Columbia Broadcasting System?
No.
That's 7 down and 3 to go, Miss White.
Do you sing at all?
Oh, no.
8 down and 2 to go, Mr. Sir.
I gather from that neither of you sing. May we assume?
Yeah, well, you can assume that, yes. Yeah, that's right. You may assume that.
Is it a situation show that you do, then?
No.
That's 9 down and 1 to go, Miss Francis.
Is it possible that it takes 2 to tango with you two? Arthur Murray and Madam Murray?
Yes. I must say this, that when I came to the theater tonight, this was as much a surprise for me as it was for you, because I knew that an old friend and a wonderful man named Bob Hope was going to take over your weekly show for 2 weeks, and I thought they'd be off on a long vacation. And got here tonight and found out that they weren't leaving until tomorrow, so they joined us.
Well,
I thought they'd be in the Oak Room at the Plaza. They always are.
well, the show we're going to have is a sort of a roast to Bob Hope, and there'll be 14 stars of his friends to roast him. And, John, you've been nice to call attention to our show, which is on Tuesday, and I'd like to ask a question. Do you mind if I take off my mask?
No, sir.
Okay.
Oh, what a great man. say that it's a great tribute to you both that you turn your program for 2 weeks over to Bob Hope and a roasting of Bob Hope, who in turn is another very great gentleman, because this is all for Fight for Sight. All of the increment that comes to Bob is going to go to this charity.
$100,000.
$100,000. Wish you both a wonderful vacation now.
Thank you,
and
John.
thanks
And
so much for
dance
being
off.
our guest.
Dance off.
Thank you, Bob. You've done very well tonight, panel, and we'll all be back after this word from our sponsor. We're a wee bit late tonight, so I will say the good nights for everybody with a thank you to Miss Betty White and to my old friend Dick Boone for being with us. Next week we will not be here. CBS is presenting a spectacular, and we are preempted, but we'll be back the following week, and I think Miss Dorothy will